Okay, we are streaming already, and here comes the announcement. There it is. So let's play this. All right. Let's try
Take
for
off.
another one.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the
Had a few
map.
good ones. Why is the camera pointed down? And there's the sun. By golly, by gum. We are at 230 feet. 280. 340. And we're stopping at 381. So here we go. Another beautiful day. I am already recording. I was recording before I took off, so we don't have that concern. I was recording before I started the stream. So I know I didn't announce to anybody that I was going to do this because I didn't know I was going to do it. Surprised myself, huh? Right. It was such a lovely day. Actually, the sky has been full of clouds all day long till about 4 o'clock. And then I noticed the sun shining on the woods behind my house. I said, whoa, what's going on? So I looked out front, and by golly, we have this. Focus on that cloud over there, okay? I don't think that made much difference at all, which is a good thing. The the eastern sky has a few clouds. Clouds are rolling out. I wish they'd stay rolled out. It looks like Sunday is not going to be a sunny day by any means. It looks like. Check the sunset time. I believe it's 6:31 today. Just check and see. Survey says 6:33. I don't believe I've seen the full sun at sunset time, the full ball-shaped sun on the western horizon in a long, long, long time. Hey, Chris, welcome, welcome. Good, thank you for joining. Just talking to myself here, I don't think that I've seen the ball of the sun in the western horizon for weeks. I mean, probably, maybe even more than a month. So there you go. We finally get to see that. Looks like I buffer from time to time, which doesn't make any sense because according to the iPad, the stream is quite healthy at 29 to 30 frames per second, solid almost. 29.8, 30.0, 29.8, 29.6, 30.5. Anyway, whatever. So thanks for joining, Chris. Hope you've had a wonderful day, as have I. No sun here today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That means probably in a day or so, the weather bug forecast will come true and will be cloudy until Monday, with rain most of Saturday. Boy, I wish you could see that jet. Where it's positioned, the sun is just reflecting off of it so beautifully into my eyes. It's just, I'm not going to turn the craft around for this one. I should, but I'm not going to. We'll get the next one. Kind of enjoying seeing the sun. Okay, no buffer. All right, I thought I saw an hourglass on my phone, but perhaps that was just a fluke. I'm so happy to hear that. So I like that we have a full ball of the sun and those clouds right next to it. Kind of reminiscent of Philly Drone Life's sunrise this morning. It was quite similar to that layout, I think. I'm presuming that was it was from his post from today. I presume it was this morning. He doesn't tend to sit on videos like I do. Sun is nice. Working on a video from Sunday. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's my Sunday. I usually have at most a couple of hours where I could actually fly on a Sunday. And it usually doesn't happen unless I do a sunset. Of course, I do the sunrise, but you know what I mean. I have a, I had hoped that this weekend, it's not going to come to be, but I had hoped that this weekend I would go down to a place called St. Mary's, Georgia. There is an attraction there called the Dungeness Ruins. And that's, it's a castle almost, or maybe not even almost, maybe it's actually a castle. But anyway, it looks a lot like a castle and it's huge and it's a place where people used to live, rich people that are famous names from Georgia. And I couldn't tell you one of those names now at the moment, but they'd all be familiar to you. But cool, that'd be fun, Chris. But the anyway, if you look up Dungeness, Dungeness ruins, RUINS, in Georgia, you'll see pictures of what I had hoped to present on Sunday. But it turns out that all of the southeast, the last I checked, which was yesterday, I guess, all of the southeast is supposed to be completely engulfed in clouds on Sunday morning. So not worth the trip. It's a 5-hour drive. I will do it someday, Lord willing, but apparently not this Sunday like I'd hoped. The following Saturday, we have I've signed up to help out a charity. So that weekend will be out. Unless I just head out there maybe I could stay in a hotel down there. But I really want to scope the place out, get down there in the daytime. Winter does want to hang around. It's doing a fine job of that too, by the way. But today, actually, I don't know what the temp is. Oh, here it says, no, that's 57%, 66 degrees. So it's been pretty nice today. But the next weekend, not this coming, I may be able to pop down there. I want to see the weather forecast first, of course, but we'll see. Like I said, I'd like to scope it out. I was really disappointed. I went to the Central State Hospital here in Georgia, which you saw some of that footage, Chris. And I was completely unprepared. Even though I had looked at Google Earth, it wasn't good enough. I don't have experience with, okay, this is what's on Google Earth and this is what it looks like from the ground. So I didn't find any of the buildings that I was looking for, which means another trip someday, and it's about a 3-hour trip. Monticello, where I did that church fly-through, put you up on the 50-inch. Good, glad to hear it. Monticello, where I did that church fly-through, that is about halfway to the Central State Hospital. So it's a drive. But it's not as far as St. Mary's. St. Mary's is right next to, immediately next to Florida, on an island in Georgia known as Brunswick Island. Oh my, look at that jet. He's so big. All right, the sun will be setting 3 minutes. 4 minutes it is. All right, let's just turn that puppy around. Where are you, puppy? There you are. And camera up. I've gone too far, I believe. Let me back off a little bit. There we go. See if we see him. There he is. And there he goes. All right, that was nice diversion. Let's get back to the task at hand. See, where did I have that sun? I'd like to be able to splice this back together. I think I had it about there. I don't remember. That'll do. Yeah, he was lower than most. I don't know. I wish I could tell how far away they are. I don't know that there's any tool, even if I wanted to, that I could buy that would measure that distance. I guess there's probably some sort of laser thing that can do it. Just curious if they're actually, I guess they couldn't possibly be within 400 feet. I mean, when that Mavic 2 is 400 feet up, which it's nearly that now, it's quite small. And it's not that much, it's maybe 1/3 to 1/4 the size of the jet that's going by about right now. So we know that the Mavic 2 is significantly smaller than those things, so they can't be that low. They can't be nearly that low. They just look big. I don't know how big those 777s, 787s, 767s, I don't know how big those are. But I know the 747 was supposed to take up an acre of land. And that's how much property I have here. A whole acre of land. The sun is treating us nicely today. Got some nice color. Got that nice ball shape. Gonna actually see it hit the horizon, it looks like. That one was probably on final. Yeah, he was making a. Usually you can pretty well tell they make a. He didn't complete his circle. That's what I want to say. He turned his circle into a D shape. So rather than completing an orbit, he cut it in half. So I think yeah, he got clearance to land, so he beelined it for the airport. Yeah, there's no weather reason to make them hold today. It's quite lovely here, as you can see. Well, there's one way up there. He's just a little pinprick in the sky. Yeah, I'm thinking about that too. I might have said 2,000, but yeah, I think he's way over 400 feet. And no risk at all. Just by that logic I just described. There's no way that a plane that close to the ground is going to be only 3 or 4 times as big as the Mavic 2. We're losing it, folks. I think we're actually losing it to the clouds, but I don't mind. Still rather spectacular. This one I don't see. I sure hear him. Oh, there he is, way over there. He's probably not headed for the airport. He just happened to be crossing over my house at probably 10,000 feet, maybe 15, almost cruising altitude. What they sometimes do is they, for whatever reason, probably traffic reasons, they will make a semicircle. Or actually a 270 before they start in their final what's the word I want? The final path to their destination. So they take off and then they do a 270 while they're climbing, and that's probably what that guy did. I never notice how noisy it is here. Yeah, it's starting to get dark, but the colors are there. It's beautiful. All right. Time to do some plane watching, folks. And I think that's done. So let's go to the right this time. And about right there, maybe. Camera up. He should be crossing momentarily. There he is. So it's getting too dark to see those two. But pretty cool. All right, camera down, spin. Spin, spin, spin. So you got, it's purely cloudy where you are, Chris? How's the temp? I have been up for 20 minutes. This says I have another 6. 26% battery. Actually, it says I have 6:43. Oh, also, Chris, were you on Jim's live stream yesterday? I believe that you were, but I'm not positive. He made an announcement. Okay, you got the same temp as me. It's 64 now. It just dropped a degree. And yeah, I think those clouds are coming. But we started out 100% cloudy, and this is where we are now. But I think it's going that direction again. Cool front, yeah. I'm tired of cool fronts. Bring that winter on. Bring those 95-degree temperatures. I can take it. I'd much rather have 95 than 35. Oh, the announcement was that for his birthday, Lori has said that she will allow him to have a Mavic 2 Zoom. And so it's on order, and he hopes to get it very soon. I don't remember the date, but he hopes to get it quite soon. All right, I'm going to try the precision landing on this guy. So we're just going to do an automatic return. Actually, I'm just going to press the button here and slide this.
Landing.
Yeah, because I put it right between actually 2 rocks and 2 things that will pass for rocks. So I want to see if it's going to land right in the middle of those. It's done that for me a few times. Unfortunately, it puts the camera up just at the critical moment. I'm going to put it back down when it does. But it's a little bit off right now. I'd say 3 feet off. It needs to come back toward the crack. It needs to be on the other side of that crack that you see in the driveway. The intentional one, not the broken one. Come back, come back. He's not going to do it, is he? Nope. See those 4 rocks right there? He's missing them completely. Oh well. That's all right. Yeah, that is good. I'm happy for Jim. He wanted that, so it's off by 2 feet maybe. I can live with that, but it's disappointing. Probably because the ambient light is low. Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate you being here. It was nice talking at you. Not quite as nice as talking with you, but it's good talking at you. So you have yourself a fine night, sir. And we'll talk next time. Bye-bye.